More depression? What is he saying? What do you think? The world is too much with us. The speaker complains that the world is too overwhelming for us to appreciate it. All right, William Wordsworth was a naturalist. All right, he celebrated the wonders of nature, and it irked him, it bothered him when people strayed away from observing nature and appreciating nature, just like Henry Thoreau. All right, and so the speaker complains that the world is too overwhelming for us to appreciate it. We're so concerned about time and money that we use up all our energy. People want to accumulate stuff so that they see nothing in nature that they can own. According to the speaker, we've sold our souls. We should be able to appreciate beautiful events like the moon shining over the ocean and the blowing of strong winds, but it's like we're on a different wavelength from nature. All right? It's like, nature is secondary. I mean, going to New York City is a perfect example. I love going to the city. It's beautiful, lights, many people and everything. But what do you see more of? Nature or man-made objects when you go to Manhattan? Man-made objects. Nature is diminishing. And it's funny because if you go to the city, you see that big sign of the greenhouse gases, right? Isn't that strange? I mean, think about the poem. The world is too much with us. We have that big old screen with like the greenhouse gases going up and up and up and up and up, and yet we have William Wordsworth, who lived from 1770 to 1850, before my birthday, believe it or not, talking about the world is too much with us. This is a prophetic poem. All right. All right. In the poem, there are a lot of references to nature. The speaker refers to the sea twice. He describes a leaf at another night, and he also talks about the winds. All right. Technology and modernization. In the world is too much with us. The fact that the world is too much with us implies that it has gotten too big for us to handle. Cities have gotten bigger, more shops have opened, so on and so forth. All right? The globalization of higher education. All right? Classes are getting too big, at colleges. All right? Studies show that students learn better in small classrooms. All right? The smaller the class with the teacher, the better the learning experience. All right, it's a proven fact. The world is too much with us. Mortality. Nothing is literally is dead in the world is too much with us, but the speaker suggests that humanity's alienation from nature is a kind of double death, because people are obsessed with getting what they want from life outside of the natural realm. All right? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think it's fair to criticize people that find other things more interesting than nature? Do you think it's fair to criticize people that find other things more interesting than nature? All right? We are products of nature, and we are dependent on nature. But if we are oblivious to the functions and the importance of nature, does that make us immoral, in a sense?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Why is that?
Well, I don't think so for the fact that even though we depending on nature, but again, we have to be, that's what we have liberties and freedom to love what you choose to love.
Yeah.
So because of that, if we are not loving, we are not giving you freedom to love, we choose to love, then we're being enslaved by nature.
Okay. But if we cut off nature, we cut off ourselves.
Yeah. We're not cutting off nature per se. We just basically we're not tired of the nature.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Wordsworth is saying worship nature, as you worship God or something like that. But we are definitely neglecting the natural environment. Otherwise, we wouldn't have global warming and all this weird weather. I mean, this has been one weird year in terms of weather, right? Global warming.
That's true.
So, I guess we could say we can't neglect the natural realm. I mean, look, we have bottled water. We have to pay for that. I mean, that's been around for a long time, but that wasn't always the norm. They used to deliver your milk to your front door, the freshest milk you could ever imagine. I mean, you can still get your milk delivered to your house, but it's not the freshest milk as like it used to be. The vegetables aren't as fresh as they used to be. You have to go to certain parts, like if you're rich, you have to go to certain parts of the world to get the freshest fruits and vegetables. It used to not be that way. But we're polluting the environment, we're neglecting it. We're like, yeah, whatever. Let me get in my Mercedes, drive to work, take care of what I got to get to the ball game, get ready for the weekend, get my beer or whatever. Just kind of careless. All right, so the question is, does that make us immoral to neglect nature the way that we're doing it? All right, or should we not be held responsible for it? After all, nature can be cruel to us.
Oh yeah.
All right, so the notion is, well, if nature can kill us, then why can't we kill it? Now, so it's kind of it's kind of like in a cycle,
It's a cycle.
It is a cycle. So it's something to think about. The world is too much with us. Some people would have debate with William Wordsworth. All right. Okay, so let's now go to the Second Coming by the great Yeats on page 705. Now, this is a very difficult poem, so read it carefully. Yeah.
What edition do you have?